Mr. G, so I know we can begin. You everybody pointing?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Good morning, throughout grade.
Good morning, Mr. G.
Okay, so let's begin. So today we're going to look for keywords. Okay, we're going to identify keywords to help us understand the text, understand what we're doing today. Okay? All right, so who wants to read me the title here? We're on page 10, by the way. Page 10. Go ahead. Uh-oh. Page 10 now. Very good. Kingdom Protista. Very good. Okay? So again, we're going to get a feel for things. I'm going to read it to you. We're going to read it once. We're going to get a feel for things. We're going to get the gist of the story. Okay? Or gist of the nonfiction text. Okay? Protista is a group of organisms with the nucleus. Now let me see. Hold on. Before I start, let me see your pointer fingers. Okay? First word. Everybody point to the first word on page 10. There we go. So as I read, I want to see your fingers moving along with me, okay? You're going to move along, okay? Very good. And we're going to start now. Protista is a group of organisms with the nucleus enclosed by a membrane. Some gather in chains or colonies. Now remember, we're going to look for those key words, okay? So I'm going to really emphasize those key words as I read, okay? Scientists sort the members of this kingdom into smaller groups based on how they move and how they absorb nutrients. Okay? Amoebas are animal-like protista and have cell material that slides in order to help them move. They surround their food and ingest it. Okay? So now everybody take a look up here. Let's take a look at this picture here, okay? All right, so take a look at the amoeba over here, okay? Look at how it moves. Look how it changes shape, okay? See how it moves and changes shape? Now, who can answer me this? How do amoeba eat? How do they get nutrients? Go ahead, Watkins. They ingest it. Very good. That's a key word, ingest, okay? Let's move on. Kelp and red, green, and brown algae are protists that are sometimes confused with plants. They produce their foods like plants do. They have chlorophyll and make their own food to get nutrients. They are protists because they don't have true plant cells. They are multi-celled, but their traits resemble other protists. How do kelp and algae eat? Who can answer that? Someone else besides Watkins. Go ahead. They produce their foods just like plants do. Right, very good. So they have chlorophyll and make their own food to get nutrients. Very good. Okay, so let's turn the page. Okay, let me see your pointer fingers. Where's the first word? That's right, very good. Some. Some protists cannot make their own food. Instead, they absorb their food from the environment. They are decomposers, like slime molds and water molds. That means they help objects to rot or decay in the environment. Okay, so what are molds? Yeah. Well, molds are not insect eggs. If you look at the caption here, don't get confused. It looks like an insect egg, but it's not an insect egg. Eric. You forgot? Okay, no problem. Go ahead, Jeffrey.
Decompose.
They're decomposers. Very good. Remember those key words there. It's nice and bolded for you, okay? And so what are they good for? What do they do in the environment?
They make other things decay and rot.
That's right. So if it wasn't for molds, okay, nothing would fade away, okay? Very good. So let's turn to page number 14, okay? What's that first word? Okay, what's the title?
Kingdom fungi.
Good, very good. Kingdom fungi. Okay. Many people with allergies have problems when they come into contact with the third kingdom, known as fungi. These are multicellular organisms with cells that might be filamentous or long and tubular, like cells in bread mold. They have specialized eukaryotic cells and absorb nutrients from other organisms. Mold, mushrooms, yeast, and mildew all belong in this group. Okay. So you're going to think about, there's one sentence I want you to think about later on, okay? And that's the first sentence here. Many people with allergies have problems when they come into contact with the third kingdom known as fungi. Okay, so mold can make us sneeze, mold can make us cough, and cause some other problems down the road. So it's very careful that we are very careful around mold. Okay? How many people like mushrooms here? How many people eat mushrooms? I do. I like mushrooms with steak. Okay? Yeah, good. Hands down. Mushrooms are a fungi. You're eating fungi. Right. Okay. So, many people eat mushrooms. Unfortunately, some mushrooms are deadly when eaten. It's very difficult to identify which fungi are poisonous. So you have to be careful when you eat mushrooms. You can't just pick a mushroom off the ground and eat it. No, you'll get real sick. So it's very careful that you do it only if you buy it from the store. Okay? So, now that we've gone over the two types, what are the two types? We did protista and we did fungi, right? Who can tell me the difference between the two? It's right back there in the text. Walk-ins, you seem very enthusiastic. Let's hear from you. Okay, but what are the differences? Jeffrey?
The difference is that fungi is like the algae.
Yes, that's very true. That's one difference. Okay. Go ahead. Eric, you seem to have your hand up. Which does? Be specific. Very good. Yes. Yes. So, fungi are multicellular, okay? And protista, okay, they're singles, they have nucleus, okay? Okay, and so again, once again, pop quiz, how do amoeba eat? It's right back in the text. Go ahead. It's right there. All the questions I ask you are right there.
They ingest it.
Very good. Very good, Terrence. Okay. Okay, so I got one last question for you. Okay? You don't even know the question. You have your hands up. You know, all right, I'll tell you what. Can you answer it? Were you paying attention? All right. So my question for you, okay, is which one causes allergies in people? Right there in the text. Oh, wait. All right, I got to move on. Wait. Fungi. Very good. All right, guys. All right, 3 out of 3. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys helping me out today. All right. So I will see you guys very soon. Thank you.